Well, it's a great debate that takes place between every family. Like, where are we going to head for food this time? It's a huge conversation, at least in my home. Andrea Etzel of Kansas Magazine is here with a few suggestions. Yes. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me back.
Our pleasure. We have to start with barbecue, of course.
We're in Kansas City. You have to start
with barbecue. What's your pick?
So one of my favorites, and there are so many, would be Joe's KC here in Kansas City.
I mean, we've got great barbecue. We've been here in the gas station for 21 years, and you know, we think our food's the best. You know, we're very well known for our Z-Man sandwich, which starts with a toasted Kaiser roll with a pile of slow smoked brisket on top, some smoked provolone cheese on top of that, 2 crispy onion rings on top of that, and a little bit of barbecue sauce. And it's just absolutely out of this world. It's a great sandwich. But we're also well known for our ribs. USA Today said our ribs were the best in America in 2012, and we're really proud of that. We think they're still the best, even though it's 2017. And our burnt ends are very well known, and they're delicious too. So it's hard to pick one item off the menu because it's all good. How do you choose?
I mean, after you see that, I mean, it's pretty obvious, but
yes.
Why did you guys pick this one to highlight?
They have 3 locations here in Kansas. They are popular amongst the locals and also the travelers, and even the New York Post recently named them as the #1 barbecue place in America.
Gina was just saying she went and got that Z-Man, loved it. I'm a huge fan as well, but we're moving from a gas station to a castle. Andrea, your next pick is in Shawnee.
It is. Renee Kelly's Harvest in Shawnee it's a farm to table. It's a wonderful restaurant.
So Harvest is completely different than any place else in Kansas City because #1, we can grow our own property, and #2, it is super uber local, seasonal, and fresh. Harvest is actually inside of a castle, which is super cool. It's 108 years old, and it was built by a Belgian immigrant named Mr. Remy Kanan. We have had our garden for about 6 years, and it's been absolutely amazing. So all of our herbs come from there. We also pick our own Swiss chard, edible flowers, so borage, we have sorrel, we have nasturtiums. So we have a chicken dish that is absolutely fantastic. It has some fresh cherry tomatoes, zucchini, some roasted corn, and I believe it's just a real simple pan sauce with white wine and fresh herbs, of course from the garden. I can't wait to cook for you here at Harvest.
No, you don't go for the food, go for her alone. She's absolutely adorable.
She is. We love her. She's always welcoming. And where else in Kansas can you eat at a castle?
Sign me up. I love castles.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're moving kind of into the sweets department now because I love sweets. So what do you have for us?
Well, I'm a big fan of donuts. In fact,
same.
Yeah, I had a couple on the way in today. And there's some great spots. 2 of my favorites would be John's Space Age Donuts here in Overland Park. They've been around for 50 years. Generations of families have been going there. And then another favorite would be Varsity Donuts. They're down in Aggieville, and not only do they have a storefront, but late at night they open up a food truck in the back, and I encourage you to get a bacon bomb. They're spectacular.
My question is, you had donuts this morning. Where's
it was actually a
you forgot a few.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay, so there's a debate going on here in Pittsburgh?
In Pittsburgh. So they are the home of chicken. So if you are ever looking for a good piece of chicken, I encourage you to go down to Pittsburgh, Kansas. Chicken Annie's, Chicken Mary's. Pittsburgh used to be a mining town. When miners were done, they were looking for a great meal. And so these 2 ladies, Annie and Mary, opened up their home serving chicken. And now we have these 2 battling restaurants, Chicken Annie's and Chicken Mary's.
It's so fun. So you probably can't go wrong, but we're not going to pick one. We don't want to get in that mess.
No, I'm not going there.
Yeah,
sorry.
It's like trying to pick a barbecue place in Kansas. We don't do that.
No.
Andrea, great picks. I have some work to do. I think I have to get to most of those.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming out. And make sure you visit travelks.com for attraction listings and summer events. That's travelks.com. Make sure you share your photos as you explore Kansas. And don't forget that hashtag. You saw it on your screen. It's hashtag #NoPlaceLikeKS. And don't forget to download the new Kansas Tourism Travel app available at app stores for iPhone and, of course, Android.